Alright, so this video picks back up where we left off. So last time you created 3 files. You created a 2D file of your top, you created a 2D file of your front, and you created a 2D file of your side. So the first thing you need to do, if you haven't already done so, is get all of those back open and ready to work on the desktop. You can see I have my top, and there's my front, and there's my side. So pause this video for a minute if you need to do that. Now the next step in the process is to do something known as an extrusion. An extrusion gives the depth to the 2D object. So I've got the top of my box and I'd like to extrude it to a certain depth. Now the depth of our box is actually the thickness of our material that we're going to be printing it on. We're going to be printing it on a material called MDF, which is going to be 1/4 of an inch thick. So I need to make all of my extrusions match that particular thickness. So I'm going to go up here where it says extrude, and you'll notice right away that a couple of things happen. So you have a pop-up box over here which you can use to change things, and then you also basically have the same thing over here, and your box all of a sudden got thicker. We need to change the thickness, so right here is a good place to do it. I'm going to just backspace or delete it, and then I'm going to hit 0.25, which is 1/4 of an inch, and then I'm going to hit the little check mark down there. Great. So now I have the top of my box. I'm going to go ahead and save it. So I'll just do up here where it says save. I'm going to click it, it's saved, and now I'm ready to go and do the same thing with my other parts. So here I go again, extrude, everything pops up, click out, 0.25, which is 1/4 of an inch, click, save, save often. Now my side, extrude, .25, click, done. Now I have 3 extruded pieces. But here's the next step. There's 6 sides to a box. So now what I need to do is I need to save these as different files. So for example, I'm going to go over here to Kerner Top, and then I'm going to go up to the big I, and it's going to give me a chance to save as. So I'm going to save as, but instead of calling it Kerner Top, I'm going to call it Kerner Bottom, right, because it will match the top. And click save. Yes. Okay, that's done. Now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to create Kerner Side. And actually, I just need to create the other side. So File, Save As, Kerner Side 2. Yes. And then I'm going to go over here where it says front. I'm going to do File, Save As, Kerner Rear. Save. Okay. Now, you may get a little freaked out because you notice that all of these have changed down at the bottom. Don't worry about that, because we can go back up here to File, Open, and we can open the other files that we've already saved. So for example, I'm going to Date Modified. Here's my top. I can just open that back up. And then File, Open. Here's my side. Can open that back up, and you'll notice that I didn't exactly save that one correctly, so I'll go back and fix it. That's good for you guys to see. And then open, and then my front. Okay, so all I need to do is go back and extrude this and save it. I just forgot to save. 0.25. Click Save. Okay, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm good to go. So this concludes this particular video. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to create an assembly file and then export it as a drawing.